Hello. I am breathing sighs of relief, and I'll let you know why in a second. But this is Deb with Deb's Cool Finds. I'm so glad you have come back to my channel. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I do a lot of talking on here, so if that's not your thing, you might want to skip my videos. Sorry. I'm just like you. Some YouTubers I love their style, and I love how they present things and how they talk and talk and talk. That's my thing. But when I find ones I don't like or don't quite meet what I enjoy, I don't have to say anything bad. I just move on to the next YouTuber. So hopefully you will love what I have to offer, and you will stay and subscribe and continue watching. But if it's not your thing, I completely understand. Thank you for trying me out, and I hope you find someone you enjoy watching. But for my amazing, now over 800 subscribers who do like me to jabber, then welcome back and thanks. Miss Bella is running around, so I don't know if she'll join us behind me. I put up a couple little Valentine's things, but they're way back there, so I don't know if you can see them way back there. There's a little truck and a little flower thing from Dollar Tree, and I think I did a video on it. But anyway, why I am exhaling with sighs of relief is, if you have been keeping up with my saga, you remember that we had a freeze here in Dallas, and I was dripping by water and everything, doing what I was supposed to do. My house was warm, everything, and all of a sudden, poof, no water. Freaking out, right? So no water. And then I called the city immediately and said, I have no water. Is there any way or reason why you would have shut my water off? Just want to check that first as a first option. They emphatically said, no, we aren't, and kind of snobby. So that's why I'm doing that voice. But anyway, she was like, no, we haven't shut anybody's water off in the freeze. And I'm like, well, could you check? Yes. No, you don't have anything. I said, okay, thank you. Must be frozen pipes. So unfortunately, I've been running my furnace, like hotter in this house than I like it. I like to be economical and good for the earth and conserve stuff. So I normally keep it coldish in here and just bundle up more, and let Bella warm me up by laying on my toes. But so I turned the heat way up. I opened all the cabinets up underneath. I turned all my faucets on in case they would drip. I did everything you were supposed to do. I went on, I asked the people I work with, because they deal with kind of stuff like that, and they were all like, I don't know, your pipes are probably froze. Talked to my neighbors. Everybody else has water in my townhouse. Weird. I'm in the middle. I got a building here. I mean, a neighbor here connected. I got a connected neighbor that side. These sides are open. And then there's somebody above me. Plus, there she is. Plus, I was, like I said, keeping it hot. I'm like, why would things freeze for me? And then I was getting advice on Facebook, because I put a thing out there saying, somebody advice. And they were like, have them come out. Maybe your meter is frozen. So I called the city again. Is there any way you shut my water off? No. Could you have somebody go check and see if my meter's frozen? So then I get a voicemail from the guy saying, this is what he said. I'm, I think at blah, blah, blah address, mine. No, your water's on, just the meter's not moving at all. So you probably got frozen pipes. I'm like, oh, dang it. Okay. So, and this started last week, I don't know, Wednesday or so, whatever. That's when I started calling. And it is now today that I'm filming this. It is now Wednesday. So a week. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I thought, I had that kind soul last year come out and help me with my air conditioner when I was unemployed that time. And they came out, an angel came out to me and helped me and wouldn't accept any money. And it was amazing. And I've tried to pay it forward to others in my own way, doing whatever I could for others, little things, because like I said, I wasn't working, so I couldn't do money things, but I was doing other little things to help you. Anyway, hopefully my karma's good. So I went back on my little Facebook town page and I said, hey guys, I said, I'm looking for an inexperienced, not inexperienced, inexpensive, but reliable plumber. I said, I know you're worth more money, but my situation is I've been unemployed for 7 months. I just got a job. Money is really, really tight, and I couldn't pay you all at once or whatever, so I need somebody to, work with me or help me out or something. I haven't had water. I explained that the woman at work used to live in Houston. Houston gets hurricanes, and we were just talking about water and different things, and she said what she used to do when she knew bad weather was coming, and she did it for this ice storm just out of habit, was she would fill her tub up with water, and then she'd always have water to put in the toilet to flush it or whatever she needed, because you can buy drinking water, but not enough to like fill toilet tanks and all that. So Saturday, before I went to the movie, I thought I'm going to plug up my tub and turn it on and see if any water comes out. And when I got home, there was like this much water, and it just kept growing and growing and growing until my tub is full. So water was still, but it was like the slightest drip that it took me days before I even was like, I hear a drip, and I actually caught the drip come down. Otherwise it was doing it at different times, I guess, and I wasn't seeing it. Anyway, and then after that filled up, I'm like, I don't want any more water. I don't want it to overflow. So I opened up a bathroom sink, and tiny drips was filling a little pot. So I thought, maybe it is. Maybe I got a leak. Oh God, please don't have a leak, because it would be under all this foundation. And there's, between me and the meter, there's 2 other townhouses, down, and 2 above. So 4. I'm like, I don't want to go through their foundation. This is going to cost a fortune. And what am I going to, I've just been going crazy. And they even noticed it at work, like, you just seem so down. And I was like, I'm just so worried about this water thing. And then my daughter called me, and she was like, can you make cakes for the boy's birthday on Saturday? I'm like, I don't have any water. I can't. She's like, well, I'll try and buy them, but she's short of money, so I just, everything, just, it was like, yeah. So, and then my iPad will not, sometimes it won't charge anymore, and then it will, and then it won't hold the charge. And I love watching that instead of the big TV, and to just cuddle up and watch. So, that when just things just wouldn't mean so much individually, but compounded, feels like your world's, imploding. So anyway, so I had that water in there, and I told everybody, this is what's happening. And so I got a bunch of people going, call this plumber, call this plumber. I had one guy say, I'll come and look at it and everything, and whatever repairs you need, you just pay me as you can. I have my own business, so we'll work it out. Don't worry about it. I'll come out. I'm still kind of nervous. And then that same night, I am so blessed in my life. Things happen bad, good, whatever, but I'm just overall so blessed. And I'm just realizing that more and more. I'm blessed by you guys. I'm blessed by a whole bunch. Anyway, so I get a instant messenger thing on Facebook, and it's a neighbor in another townhouse across from me. And he's like, do you live in blank blank? And I'm like, yeah, I live there. And he's like, oh, okay, because one of the townhouses had a leak, and they shut the water off to it, and I wonder if that's your unit, and that's what's going on. And we figured out it wasn't, and had a conversation, long conversation and everything. And then he's like, I saw that this guy offered to come out and do your, help you with this. And he says, I just want to let you know, I know the guy. He's a great guy. He lives by my parents. He brings my parents food. He visits them all the time. He's a really good guy. And if you still feel upset, if you want, I can even come over to your house when he comes over. I know you said, it's you, so I understand you're worried. And I was like, oh my God, that is so kind. I don't think I need you to come over, but the recommendation really helps me make a decision. Thank you so, so much, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so I arranged for the guy to come today. I had to leave work early. Felt bad, but I had to leave work early. Came home. I left a little bit early. Came home because it's the only time he could get here. He comes here. I'm blown away. Comes here, and he's like, let me just find your meter. And I'm like, okay. So we go look, and he goes, well, this one's numbered. There's like 8 in a row. And he goes, the second one's numbered, whatever. That's one number after yours. I'm thinking this first one is yours. So he opens it up, and he's like, it's a smart reader, so I can't tell the meter number or anything, but this one's shut off. He says, I would bet that's yours. And I'm like, it can't be. They said, I called multiple times, asking if they shut it off. They said no. sent a guy out. He said, my water's on. So I'm like, it can't be. So he looked at other ones. He says, this is the only one that's off. And if you don't have a vacant unit, I'm telling you, this is yours. He says, I would turn it on, but I don't want to get in trouble. I says, I trust you, but if it was like they turned it off for down payment or something, I could get in trouble turning it on. I'm like, no, don't explain further. I understand completely. Don't worry about it. Called him on the cell phone while I'm out there. He's listening. And stated again, and the girl goes, we didn't turn your water off. And I said, I'm standing here with my plumber at my meter, and it's off. And she said, well, let me connect you to service. And so they give me the service department. Unbelievable, right? Give me the service department. Another woman answers, and I explained the history of me calling over and over, asking if my water was off. And I said, my plumber's right here, and he says it's turned off. And she's like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Let me call my guys. I will get them out there right away. And I'm like, well, when can they come out there? And she's like, oh, I'll send them right away. And then the plumber says, ask her if she'll allow me to turn it on. I'm right here. I said, my plumber's right here. She could kind of hear too. He's like, my plumber's right here. He says, if you give permission, he'll just turn it on. You don't have to send your guys. And she's like, of course, turn it on, turn it on. Turns it on, instantly hear water. Come to my house, because he's like, me check, make sure your house is okay. Comes to check. And I'm like, I open the front door. I'm like, what's that noise? And he's like, I don't hear anything. He's a little older. I don't know if he was older than me or not, but maybe he had hearing stuff. But anyway, he's like, I don't hear. So I hear something. And he's like, check your showers and stuff. So I come in here, the guest bedroom, and I had left my shower open, and water was coming out, and water's coming out of every sink. That's all it was. They shut my dang water off and lied to me for a week. Even the guy that came out either was looking at the wrong thing, don't know why, they're the water department, or he lied because it was off. So he just had to go, tunk, and I have water. A week without water. A week without water. Oh my God. No laundry, no sink. I had to buy 2 big 24 things of bottled water, which I hate doing. I don't want to add to the plastic of the world, and I want to save the world for my grandkids, and that's one thing I could easily do, so I do it, and I'm strong about it, and I don't buy that water unless I'm out and I absolutely need water, and that's the only option I have. But I had to do that. I bought distilled water and washed my hair in the sink with that. Just, oh my God, it was hell. I did that over the weekend because I didn't want to drive all the way to work. Now, I was able to take a shower at work because we have a gym, and that's awesome. But come on, I can't dishes, I can't wash. It's been, and just the worry. Just take away every first world inconvenience of not having water, which is big. Just the worry over leaks and repairs and foundations, and for a week they should give me damages, mental damages. It's just been lifting buckets of water to flush the toilet, and oh my God. Anyway, I am blessed. I'm sure I've had more than that, but in the last 2 years, I've had 2 amazing angels in my life who have come and helped me out at these situations. This guy wouldn't take a dime. I tried to offer him money. He wouldn't take anything. He said, I do this all the time. I buy food he says at the holidays, he goes to the shopping, I never thought of this. He goes to the shopping center, a grocery store, and he'll buy a bunch of turkeys, and then he'll go around and look for people that he can kind of see might need some help for the holidays, and he'll give them the free turkeys. And he's seen those things on Facebook where, a single mom, and she's like, this disaster happened, we're not going to have a holiday. And he's met with them at the grocery store and bought them dinner for their holiday. I mean, he's just a kind soul, and I found him. So he said, all I ask from you is a good review. And I'm like, dude, you got it, man. So, angels. So I will keep trying to pay it forward, and the more I get settled a little bit with my finances so that nothing's going to be, disaster, I'm going to start doing things like that. I'm going to start doing little things like that, like helping people out that I think might need some help. I think it brings joy to both sides, and it's just a wonderful feeling. So even the little things I do brings joy to my heart. Anyway, I know I talk too much. It's 14 minutes. She's still talking. I know. Sorry. I just have to get it out, and I knew you would understand my journey. So, okay, water's on. So, and the first person I called was my new coworker, who's been wishing me good juju and helping me and we've been problem solving and we've been digging through this and dissecting it and trying to figure out what it was. And she's like, I swear your water's off. And I'm like, but the city said, she's like, next thing we got to do now is get the city to credit your account and everything, because this is ridiculous. And I'm like, I love this woman. So anyway, yay. But I do have Temu. Where's my no address? Okay, I have this weird shaped Temu box. So let us get to what you're all here for. Of course, if you're my norms, my regs, my little dubbies, that sounds so weird. I know you don't mind me talking about my world. So and the ones of you that have channels, I love watching your channels too, and I love when you do talk about your lives and different things. I think it all connects us more, makes you feel not so alone in your troubles. I love to share in other people's joy. It brings me joy when I hear something good happens to somebody that I watch. It's just it's a great thing. So, okay. I'm wearing that Temu biker blazer. Love it. This is the green. And then the little Temu tank underneath. And then my dollar. Remember my dollar Walmart yoga pants? Black boots. And that was my outfit today. Love it. When I got to work, my coworker saw me. She goes, oh, you look so cute again today. So they're loving my outfits. Thank you, Temu. And the blue one is fantastic. I got lots of compliments on the blue one. There we go. And then my Temu green earrings. I don't know if you can see that. My Temu green leopard. There's a leopard up here, and then this green stone. I got it back on the chain. Wearing that today. And then I'm wearing my little green dragonfly. I know everybody loves this ring, but I can't get it for you. It was years ago, QVC or HSN. And then just my Carnival. You can get that on Carnival if you go for a trip on Carnival. And then my Temu charm bracelet and my other little gold bracelets. And yeah, that. Okay, let's go, girls. Okay, so, and guys, I have guys that watch too. So yeah, thank you. And I love your comments. Anyway, I've got my handy dandy Temu slice and dicer. And let's open this and see what it is. I think it's some office stuff, but I'm not sure. And then I do have an influencer haul that I believe came. So if you see me in the same outfit, that means I took advantage of being so happy today. I'm being so happy right now. I'm going to use some of that to get energy to make a video. So, but you won't see them all together because I have to slice them out. Okay. And I did not, in my exuberance, to come speak with my friends. I forgot to bring my tablet, so I won't have any prices for you right now. But during editing, I should have put, or I will, it's not yet, I will put the prices up here somewhere for you guys. Remember, that's just the price that I see it at the moment I'm editing. You all know Temu, and you know that price can change from moment to moment. So it's just giving you kind of area of pricing, you know, get your price adjustments, do all your things. I'm getting close on Fishland and Farmland too, so but we'll get this going. So clothing, and there's still the nice Temu bags, so we'll get that one going. And I can't open it. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so save that. Oh, this, I like it better when I have my little thing. Oh, is a skirt for work. Actually would go with this, wouldn't it? Or would go with the colors? Yeah. Anyway, it's a waistband, elastic waistband skirt. So that's about probably an inch or an inch and a half. And then it's just this beautiful design to it. Want to see that? So it's got the bluish kind of stripes and pink flowers, and it's just so pretty and feminine. It comes down to the bottom here where you've got your little thing of flowers down here. Let me give you some close-ups. That's so pretty. The pink roses. I think those are roses. And then the bottom has this stripe hem to it. It is polyester. I have noticed that it's the size is right, but being polyester, and yes, as somebody did comment, they are very thin. Like, well, I can't see you really through there. I can see a little light through it. They're thin. So if that bothers you, you might want to wear a slip under it. And then I did notice in one of my Temu dresses that I wore there, it was doing a little cling. So I'm going to bring some fabric softener sheets with me and leave them in my desk at work, because those you can just rub on something and they'll stop clinging onto you. You know, with the dry air and the heat and all that going, sometimes the stuff gets staticky and that helps. Or you can buy the spray. I like the little strips, plus they'll make my desk drawer smell good. But anyway, yeah, so that's something to keep in mind. And then if you're like me and you have way too much of you, as I have too much of me in this area, right here, this will cling, you know, and kind of show a little more maybe than you want. So I wear just a longer top or jacket or whatever. But otherwise, I do love everything that does fit. I just need to work more on my core. I need to tighten that stuff up, and I don't want to, but I have to. And I have no excuse. I have a gym at my freaking office that I could go use, but, you know, excuses. Oh, I can't work out in my work clothes. Oh, I was going to bring a gym bag. Oh, I don't want to get up earlier. Yeah, I can come up with 1,000 excuses. But anyway, I got to get back on that. But yeah, so okay, so one side, which I'm assuming, well, you could do whatever you want because you can't tell the front from the back. But I would use this as the back because it's like kind of plain except for the hem. And then the front has more of that design down it. And I like designs like this compared to this, because I think this is more flattering, lengthening, slimming, you know, than the across your body. So I'm pleased with that. I love these blue colors, as you can tell. So I just think that's gorgeous. Okay, so numero uno, thumbs up. This one is stuck. Okay, it was stuck to the bag. So another article of clothing in a nice Temu bag. What do we have here? I believe it's a top. And oh yeah, this top I got because it was a really good lightning deal. And I just, when they get down to, you know, $2, $3, even like $4, I'll buy it. But this does look small. This is an extra large. So it's going to be, you know, yeah, it's going to be clingy. So if you don't like clingy, order bigger. We'll see how this works out for me. But with a nice sweater or jacket over it, probably cute. But I liked the design. It's sleeveless. It's got a little higher neck and a neckline to it. It's got this cool geometric design. It's of course polyester. I'll look and make sure, but I know it is. And it's a little shorter than I normally get in length. So we'll see how that works out. But I just can't resist those cheap deals. You know, it's just like, oh my gosh, I can only pay what? Oh, 95% polyester, 5% spandex. So yeah, you're going to get that. You know, it looks small, but you know, you're going to get some stretch in there. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. So I ordered those blue and all the other colors because I got to get away from all the black, you know. So I just tend to go towards black clothing. This is the thing I got before I got my amazing little charging station type thing that I brought to work. I showed you in a video where I can charge my watch and my iPod, earpods, and my phone all at once, and it stands on the stand. So I really don't need this for work. But sometimes, since with my eyes as bad as they are from, you know, my eye drops and stuff, some days they get like, I don't know, like a floater, kind of like foggy. It's just harder to see far. So if it's a movie on my big TV, I'll watch a movie. If I need to do the words, sometimes people talk weird in some movies, you know, just mumble or whatever, and I want to read the captioning. It's hard for me to read it. I know I probably need glasses, and I'm going to look into that now that I have insurance. But anyway, and sometimes I just like to be comfy and cozy in a little corner of my couch, and I watch my iPad and watch movies on there, and I love it. People think I'm weird. Maybe you do, but I love it. And I'll watch that in bed. Well, since the iPad wasn't charging, I was actually watching stuff on my phone. I know, it was so weird. And I'm admitting it. So yes, this is the real me. Anyway, so I was thinking I need a stand for that because I kept standing it like on the side of the couch and it would fall over and then frustrate me. And so anyway, this will be at home. This is a folding desktop phone stand. And let's see how good it is. It came in a nice little box. What's in there? Something's in there. There's a sticky. Oh, okay. I get it. Wait a minute. So it comes like this. Okay. Let's figure this out together. So something's got to open without breaking my nails more than they're already broken. Sounded weird. How cool. Okay. I'm assuming this is like, it's got a sticky on the back and then it's got like a no slip thing here. So it's either going to go, well, it wouldn't go there because that would do nothing. I bet it goes here. So if you had it like on a table or something, it's a little less likely to slide all over. But you just put your phone on there and you can do that, or all the way up to there. Does it go anywhere else? No, it doesn't spin or nothing. So it's this or not. So, and then it's got these little feet on here. So you could lay your phone this way. You could lay your phone this way. That's nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, so that's it. So, and it's got a nice little, can you see it, the little non-slip thing here? It's just glued on there. So I can just sit my phone wherever I want it now. It will sit there and let me watch it. So I am glad I did buy this. At first I was like, oh, why did I buy that? I got that other one. And then I will find another use for things. I will not let something go to waste. This is the perfect example of what Temu shipping and then going through customs and having customs repackaged thing, what happens to the boxes. This poor little, if this was alive, it would be just crying in pain and agony. It almost looks like thing like, help me, help me. I know, I'm going crazy. I'm so exuberant with having water. Woo! Water! But anyway, so yeah, this is light as a feather, so I'm not sure what I ordered in here, but anyway, yeah, look at him. Help me. Wasn't there there's a commercial like that? What was it? Was it like a, oh man, like a Spanish sounding voice or something? Where we just talk to people. Oh God, I'm losing it. I'm losing it, y'all. I'm losing it happily. Even my coworker, when I called her cell phone was so dead that as soon as I like spoke a word, her cell phone died, and she sent me an email saying, call me on my work phone. But all she heard me go was, yes! And she said, I heard that, and it was such a happy yes. I knew something good was happening with your water. So, yeah, she's like, there'll be a different Deb in the office tomorrow. I think I'm going to go buy some donuts and just bring them in. I have to bring them in for everybody, but like a dozen donuts or something. But I mainly want it for the two women that I work the most closely with because they were just so helpful to me. And every day when I come in, they'd be like, do you have water? We were hoping you had water. We thought about you all night. And I'd be like, no water. They're like, oh. So, yeah, I gotta, yeah. Oh, okay. These are my little fake plants. So I got little fake plants. It is a set of 3. It was not much at all. Thus I purchased it. This might not be such a good box for reshipping as it's all, yeah. But it might make good material like, see, I won't even throw this away. I am not a hoarder. I'm not somebody who just keeps a bunch of crap. Well, I do, but I have a purpose for it. A real purpose for it. Like, if I have some plates that I have on eBay, and if they were to sell, I could cut this up and put that between each plate, put a plate and a plate and a plate to help cushion it in my shipping. So I do find uses for all that stuff. Anyway, let me I wanted these for my office just to add a little greenery to my beautiful decorating. I just love my office more and more. I put up Bella's, remember I bought the sun catcher. They're not glass, but the sun catcher of Bella after I pulled the paper off. Thank you. I forgot who'd said it, but no, I didn't realize there was a film on it. So I peeled the film off and it's really, really pretty. So anyway, I put that up and it's so cute, but I put it up with the little thumbs I don't have any. I took them all to work. Remember about the little rubber thumbs about this big, and it had a circle on the back, and you could take off the sticky part, stick it on, and they hold cords. Well, first I put one up to hide a desk key, you know, where my purse is, and that fell, so that didn't work. And then the second one I put up on so I have two big windows in my office with a small metal window frame in the middle. And I put it up there and hung the sun catcher. Luckily it wasn't glass, because I walked in later that day and I'm like, where's my Bella picture? And she was on my desk. So, brilliant idea went off while I was waiting for the plumber. I'm going to bring one of the metal hooks that I use on the cruise ship. And I'm just going to put the metal hook onto the metal window frame, and then I can hang Bella back up. Yay. Anyway, so I got these, and I thought they'd be cute just around my other items, just to add some greenery, especially until I can find a real plant. When it starts to get warmer, I want some real plants in my office. I'm going to try growing them. Not really a green thumb, but we'll see. But yeah, so they're just wrapped in these cute little burlap things. It's probably like, feels like foam inside it. I mean, they're weightless, you know. It's got a cute little ribbon on it, and then just a little greenery sticking out of it. So you've got this one, that kind of leaf, and then you've got this one, just a little different. Well, the bottoms are the same, so they look cute together. And then we've got this one. It's really cute. Just put that, you know, with some other item next to it, just to add some greenery to your decorations. That will look awesome. So that's going to work. And let me see. Okay. Got another good item. A nice price on this one. Remember, if you like any of these items and you want the same ones from the same seller, because remember, you can get the same item from different sellers. Sometimes they're exactly the same. Everything's cool. Sometimes a seller will have better quality of the same item than the next seller. So if you see any YouTuber you watch doing any kind of hauls and you like the item specific, like they got it and it's really great and great quality for the price, whatever, normally down in our description box below here, there's a little description that says more. Click on the more. A big description box will pop up, and we normally put our links in there, at least the people that I watch. We put the link in there, either the link to our order, and then you can go find items. Or if we don't have that option, sometimes Temu does that, sometimes it doesn't allow that, then we will put, at least I will, I'll speak for myself, I will put the links to the specific items I purchased. If the items are still available, I'll also put sold out if it was sold out, or I'll put, you know, out of stock if it was. If something's out of stock, I will hit the notify button for me, and then when they notify me it's back in stock, I let you know down below under, if you scroll over, it'll say community. So it'll say videos, shorts, something, community. Under that community, I could put posts, like a Facebook post kind of thing. And I'll tell you when an item's back in stock. So these, oh, okay. I don't know what that dot was. Okay, it's a set of earrings. There's no backs in here. Always check the bags in case there's a little plastic back to the earrings in here that you can barely see before you throw that away. But I needed another set of white earrings. Now these do not have backs. Did they fall out? No, there's no back in here. I have plenty of backs. It's not a big deal to me, but there's no backs. So they're just the hook backs, the fish hook backs. And then they're these beautiful white and gold gypsy-like. I don't know why it reminds me of that. I don't know if that's a real term, or we shouldn't use that term anymore. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's just got that boho, I guess is the word, look to it to me. But who knows if I'm correct. I think they're gorgeous. So they're going to be nice and hanging there. And the white. So I just want another pair of white. And those are very pretty to me. And Adrian, look, movement. Movement, Adrian, movement in 2 places. You might like these. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I think they're gorgeous. So gold and white. So you got that little jewel on the top that's free and swingy. You got this kind of striped gold around there. And then you've got the hanging little jewel things. And then between them, these hanging chains. So you got quite a lot of movement there. I think those are very pretty. I would wear those casual because that's me and I like bling. Or I could really dress these up on a nice dress. Either way. multifunctional, y'all. Okay, is this it? Is this last one it? It's a big one. Okay, is that it? Okay. That's it. That's it. Okay, so I got a big old box. And it is in great shape. Hallelujah. Look at that. In perfect shape. Elements d'emblage à séparer et de déposer dans le bac de trait. None of that is sounding like the language it should, I am sure. I'm not even sure of the language. Is that French? That's French. FR, French. So I apologize to anyone watching me from France. Because you're like, oh my gosh, did she screw that up? Or, you know, all you guys in the UK that, you know, can travel to France in, you know, hours. I'm so jealous. You also probably know that was really, really bad. Or if you took French in high school, or if you're just a normal human, you know, that was really, really bad mispronunciation of some French words. So, holy guacamole. Oh my gosh. Okay. So y'all know what that is, right? No, because I do not. I believe, now I love putting things together, so this is like fun in a box for me. If you don't like putting things together, probably not, because it comes with a little screwdriver, a little tiny screwdriver, and some screws. So I will have to put it together. Save that box. That would be good for some things. That nice size. Do we need screws? We need to know what it should look like though, right? Yeah, I think that would be useful. I believe, and you'll know because it'll be on this video, but it's not on there yet. So I'll put it together and then continue filming. But I believe this is an under, like you could put your laptop on it and then have stuff under it. I'm not sure. So let me go look at what this is. Let me put this together and get back to you. For me, it will be a little bit. For you, it will be like that. So I will see you in a second. Hold on. Okay, so I thought if I'm building this, I should let you all see. So let me undo it. Okay, so the first thing I did, here, let's do this. Oops. There it is. Okay, so first thing I did, here's the board. Then you take this little piece. All it does is slide in that little hole. Okay, this little piece slides here. Okay, this one slides here. This one with these little holes underneath for cords slides into these little things right there, little pegs. So I just did this. Okay, we're getting there. Next step is to put the top layer on, which is this one. They do send directions, and they number the boards and then show you how to do it. It's all in English. So we take this board, and it looks like it lays this way. And on the end we put number 5, which looks like this one. And we put it like this. So we're just going to put the holes in the holes. Holes in the holes. Right? Yeah. Put that there. And then we put that. Oh, then we take the 3 pieces and put these. 1. Hi, Bells. 2. Giving kisses, yeah. You see her down there? Yeah. And then this one with the little Wi-Fi sign on it goes this way on here. Okay. And then it all goes on here. right there. That doesn't look right. That's too long. So what did I do wrong? It goes, Deb, what'd you do wrong? It goes over here, but it can't go over here because there's no nodules. I knew I would mess this up somehow. Okay, that's easy to fix. This comes back off. Luckily, it's really easy. See that? And then it goes back on the proper way. So let's do that again. I miss putting all my kids' toys on Christmas together and all that stuff. So, and I called little Jackson, my grandson, today. I was going to call him yesterday. It was his birthday, and I feel like a horrible grandma because I was just so stressed out over my water and everything. And so I was waiting till I thought he got home and his mom would be home to call him. And I forgot, and I fell asleep, and I felt horrible. And so I called him today. I'm doing all this on my legs, so it's like, ow. No, are these lined up? No. That's the hard part. You gotta line them all up at the same time. It's kind of strange. So this one's not. Okay. So anyway, so I called him today. I'm like, happy late birthday. I'm so sorry. I fell asleep and I forgot to call you. And he was like, it's okay, Grandma. And so I said happy birthday and told him I was going to make his cake for him because now I have water. I told his mommy, my daughter, she was so happy. She's like, good news for you, good news for me, because she's like, I would have had to buy one or try and make one if you didn't have water. So I'm not baking a cake if I ain't got no water to wash stuff with. And yeah, so he was all happy. He wants a, this is a pain in the tushy just because you have to line them all up at the same time. That piece is stopping this from lining up. It's too tall. So, see what I'm looking at? If you look in there, I don't know if you can see, but this piece right there is stopping it from going all the way down because I don't know why. Is it supposed to have that? No, it's not. What if I don't use that piece? What if I take those pieces out? You know, let's be inventive. Let's be creative. Let's be designers. I'm taking those pieces out. Hi, Miss Belle. You giving kisses again? I don't know what I was saying with Jackson. Anyway, their birthday's Saturday. I gotta make 2 cakes. One looks easy. It's a soccer field. That would be for Grayson. And then Jackson wants a Lego cake. And I asked him what flavor he wanted. He wants vanilla. So I think I'll make, I don't know what I'll make the other one. Maybe strawberry. They liked my strawberry cake last time. I might do that again. But I'm excited I can make it because they actually look pretty easy this time. I mean, I've had to make Stranger Thing cakes, and I've had to make, what was the last one I showed y'all? Bluey. Bluey was kind of hard. But these should be, I mean, a soccer field, easy, right? Easy peasy. All right, we got it. Woo! Okay, so we took those pieces out. That helps. Next, the end piece, which is this one. Now, are these the same or different? They're different. So, this one needs 3 holes in the back, so that's this side. So, are you paying attention, Miss Bella, in case you have to build one of these? No? You're just happy I'm home? Yeah? Me too, baby. I love being with my baby. I love being at work, but I love being with my Bella. Okay, don't do this and hold that piece with your other hand. Okay. All right. So, let's put this together. So, yeah, I got to do that by Saturday. Work until 6 will not make that easy, but we'll get her done. if we ever get this together. It's hard lining up every single hole at the exact same time. Like, this is just crazy. Oh, I think I got it. I got it, by golly. So, there we go. And then, one more. Put this one on there. Should theoretically be easier to line up because the other one's lined up, but you know what that means theoretically. Means should, kind of, sort of, line up. Yes, I'm going to pound on it. Yes, that worked. Oh, crazy girl. So, I'm not using these two pieces because they were too tall. They were supposed to go in here, I guess, as added strength. But if you see, if this piece here would have gone in the hole, right, then this right here by my finger would be level with this. And as you see, it's too tall. It wouldn't have fit in there. It just, yeah, won't go in there. So that's odd. But anyway, there we go. Now, then you're thinking, that's just going to fall apart. You're right, it would, except here are the screw holes. And they did provide the screws. And they did provide the itty bitty teeny weeny screwdriver. But if you have glasses, sunglasses, things like that, that's a great little screwdriver to have in your stash. Because just for tiny, tiny little remotes. You know how everything that has a battery compartment now, they put a screw in it, and it's this tiny little screw. This would be a perfect thing to keep around your house. But we are done. So that is what this is. So you can put your, you know, you could put a laptop on here. You could put a monitor on here, whatever you wanted to lift up a little. So I'm going to do that with my monitor. And then in here, you've got little compartments. You could put pens. This is probably perfect for like Post-it notes or something, paper clips, whatever your heart desired in here. Then you've got additional storage down here and here. So in here, I was thinking as easy reach, I could put like my phone numbers that I need quickly, just on a little sheet of paper, and then pull that out and, you know, transfer calls and different things. And then this would be great for any other papers that I might, you know, need to easily reach. Or I could put them down under here because you've got this much room, this much room underneath it, you know, that you can also have as storage. So I could put my binder of important information under here, and it'll all be in easy reach. It's pretty, it's white. If you wanted to put anything under here, like if you wanted to, if you had a keyboard that was wired, or even not, you know, you could put any keyboard and hide it under here when you're done working or whatever, which that's a great idea. I think I'll do that. Put that under there. But if you had a wired one or a wired mouse, it's got these little indentations so the wires could come under here, and this would still lay flat everywhere that you needed. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it's a perfect little thing. I mean, at home, if you have a little home office or you just have a little computer area, this would be really, really cute. Even a tablet could sit, you know, on here. If you had a little stand for it, whatever. Yeah, I really like this. I really, really like this. So I'm glad I want this for my office. So I'll be taking this to work, and I'll be taking my little handy dandy pretty plants to work. And we'll just be so awesome at work. Not that we aren't already. Anyway, that is that. I will put the screws in before I take it to work. But I wanted to show you how easy that was to put together. The instructions are really, really good. I would just advise you, if yours are the same height as mine, to maybe not use this. Or else if you figured out a way to use it that I didn't in there that made it fit, awesome. But I think it'll work fine. Laptops nowadays are not that heavy, so I don't think that's an issue. And it does have that stabilizer in the middle to separate the pieces. So I think it'll be perfectly fine in there. So extra doodaddy little pieces. And that is it for me. And we got this one, but that one will stay at home. So again, I know I sound like a broken record, but I love everything in this haul. So it's awesome. I got my top, my skirt. Yeah, it was a great haul. So I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you didn't mind my talking too much, but that's just the way I am, and I'm not going to apologize for it. And I know some of you like it, and some of you put me on when you're cleaning and just listen to me jabber away or whatever. Like I said, I have to start doing that at work, but I've just been playing music at work right now. And then when I get bored with the same playlist over and over again, I'll start listening to other things while I'm there. Yeah, so I hope you have an amazing day. I am happy beyond words with having my water back and being over 800 subscribers. You guys are freaking awesome. Hey, everybody is freaking awesome for shouting me out those 2 times and getting my numbers to go up like that. Can't wait to get to 1,000 now. I mean, I can actually feel it approaching, right? Yeah, we do. So, yay, I can't wait. Again, yeah, hope you have a wonderful whatever, day, evening, night. I was seeing if she was going to get up on the bed, but I don't think so. Hey, ma'am, leave that alone. That's not for you. Hey, gorgeous, what are you doing? Such a goofy. But anyway, yeah, so, and yeah, loving my, it's so soft. It's so soft. It's actually a bit warm. Like, it's not gonna, keep you in the winter or nothing, but you can wear this, like I've got nothing on, and I'm perfectly comfortable, if not even a little warm at work. And I love this. I love this. I'm so glad I got it to get fixed. I don't know if you watched that video where I hauled it. There was a little piece of extra like wire in the chain, and I just cut that out with nail clippers. It was very thin metal. I got rid of that, and that was perfect. And then I couldn't get the chain to go through the hole here, whatever that's called. And I finally got that to work. And yeah, so I'm loving that. Just that pop of green in your face. All right, I'm going to let you go. And I'm going to get to probably film another haul. And then I'm going to go. I was in the middle of playing my Xbox. I had to restart my Xbox game. I bankrupt the city again. I'm so bad. I mean, yeah, it's not surprising with the way my life goes. But yeah, I'm playing this game on Xbox my son bought me, and it's just, you build a city and you gotta get the miners to come, and then you gotta get the aristocrats to come, and then the scientists. Who's first? No. Miners, engineers, aristocrats, then scientists, and while you're building that whole area and all the stuff they need, and you got to make them happy and everything, and city's got to be earning money because it costs to build all this stuff. And then you go down in the mine and you start mining for gas and gears and tools, all kinds of cool stuff. But then the little monsters come out and try and kill your miners, and you got to do all that. So you got like 2 worlds that you're trying to run, and I run it all, and I think I'm doing awesome, and I get down to the exact same level, and then I'm bankrupt. So my son's like, he'll never believe it. He'll make such fun of me because the first time I bankrupted, I said, well, I'm new at this. I've never played it before. Okay. He's like, well, I didn't play it before. When I first played it, I didn't bankrupt anybody. It's a learning thing. Well, now I've done it 3 times. So I'm not going to let him know that. I'll never get to the next world. Anyway, so, but I'm having fun. So I was doing that while I was waiting for the plumber, and I might go back and play a little, before I have my dinner and, crash for the night. And then I want to stop at Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow, get my girls some Dunkin' Donuts for them being so amazing with me through this little struggle of mine. I've been cheerful at work, but not my cheerful, just my cheerful. And I hate that when I'm just crushed with stress. So, yeah, I need to start working out or something to get that out. I don't have a love life to get it out in. You know what I mean? So I gotta start doing some workouts at that gym. Maybe next week. Anyway, I gotta go. Love you guys so much for watching. Remember the like, the subscribe, the comments, the share, whatever else you can do to help me out on YouTube and with Temu. I'd appreciate it. So love you guys. Thank you. Bye. Yay, water.